This 2024, MG is taking everyone to school. The lesson? How to make an affordable hybrid car. Hey everyone, Vince here from AutoIndustriya.com, and what I've got for you now is the new MG3 Hybrid Plus. Now 2024 is a key year for MG here in the Philippine market because they just marked their grand debut over at the Manila International Auto Show with so many new models, many of which you can see here at the MG Gallery on Quezon Avenue. But one of the most important models has to be the MG3. Now they previewed several examples of the ICE versions, but the one we're really keen on taking a look at is this Hybrid Plus variant. And why wouldn't it be? Because with the MG3 Hybrid, they are taking other automakers to school on how to produce an affordable hybrid. And mind you, this is not a mild hybrid, this is a proper gas-electric power split hybrid. For many decades, MG has been known for a lot of sporty roadsters and coupes, and they're bringing that sportiness with their new range of vehicles. The MG3 may be an affordable first car type of vehicle, but when you look at it, when you pore over the details, the creases, you can tell that they really weren't scrimping out when it comes to the look of the vehicle. They want to impress you. They want you to make an impression when you bring this vehicle out. And certainly that is the case here. In terms of dimensions, this is just over 4 meters long. So it's a very compact hatchback. Yes, it's a hatchback, and later we'll show you the advantage of a hatchback when it comes to the rear space. You've got these nice 16-inch two-tone wheels going on here, accents the body very well. But when you look at the side, they even broke up the slab-sided nature of many vehicles by having these very nice and flowing lines all throughout. MG really came up with a neat design aesthetic for the MG3. Notice how wide the rear quarters are. Kind of gives it a nice stance when you're following one of these on the road. Down below, you'll see a nice bumper with a fog diffuser, no fake tailpipes, which is a good thing in a lot of these vehicles. You have these LED lights here in the back. But what's really unique here, you got 3 MGs in the back. You have the MG3, the Hybrid Plus logo here, the original MG logo right there, the Morris Garages, the proud logo of MG, and then the MG 100th anniversary logo on the left side, which is rather cool. There are 2 ways to open the back. The first is by pressing the button here. The other one is right here with your key, which is a nice feature to have. Now, when you pop open the tailgate, what you get is a space that measures 26 inches by 40 inches by 29 inches tall. We'll show you all the metric conversions right now, but what we like is that it has a parcel shelf that goes up with a tailgate. You can also remove this or unclip it from the tailgate, which is a good thing. Gives you that kind of versatility. There's also extra space underneath the floorboard for all kinds of stuff. But what's nice, if you need extra space, all you need to do is fold down the rear seat. It's a one-piece thing, but it gives you maximum space overall. And now the maximum length is from here to there is about 56 inches. Plenty for a lot of stuff. Now let's check out what's under the hood. So now we come to the real meat of the discussion with the MG3 Hybrid Plus. What you see under the hood. So the engine, it's a 1.5 liter naturally aspirated gasoline engine. It makes 102 PS and 128 Newton meters of torque. But the real magic happens with this part of the drivetrain, because that is your hybrid drive system. So the electric motor, it makes 136 PS and 250 Newton meters of torque. And what it gives the MG3 hatchback hybrid is the ability to maximize both. Because as you know, a gasoline engine makes power and torque a bit higher up the RPM range, while an electric drive system makes maximum torque at very low RPMs. Actually, right at 0 RPM, it's already got the maximum torque. The transmission, it's a 3-speed hybrid transmission. It's driving the front wheels. So it's really about giving you the best of both worlds when it comes to top-end power with the gasoline engine and city efficiency with the electrified drive system. because all in all, this makes 194 PS combined. That's pretty powerful stuff, and we can't wait to test it out. And also, fuel economy, based on the WLTP cycle, is over 22 kilometers per liter. That's some guilt-free driving right there. Conventional wisdom would state that the back seat of such a small vehicle should also be very small, but not so. MG was very clever in the way they designed this, because the way you're seated, you're a bit high, so you have almost theater-style seating. The scalloping for the seat is very nice. The cushioning is good. You have individual headrests, seat back pockets. You even have 2 AC vents here in the back, along with the USB port. But what's nice is that even if you're a taller individual, which I am not, you do have a little bit of extra headroom because of the way they scallop the ceiling, which is nice. If you walk into an MG3 expecting a low-grade basic interior, well, prepare to be impressed. Because what they did, we've seen this with their past models, they've been stepping it up with interior design. And you can see it here. Actually, you can see a very symmetrical kind of interior design with the way they arrayed everything with the dashboard, the screen, the AC vents, everything else. It seems like it's nicely cut down the middle. Well, except for the steering wheel, of course. This will have to be on the left side, the proper side for the Philippines. Now, what do we see? We see a 7-inch driver display. This basically displays all your information like an instrument cluster, but so much better. You have your time, you have the status of your vehicle, you have your cruise assistance, more on that later, speed, all that stuff, and whether it is ready. Being a hybrid, when you power it up, initially it will not show a tachometer, it will show ready right there. That is how you break down these kinds of screens, how you can see if your car is ready, and you activate that by pressing the button right here. Now, there's more information here like your fuel consumption and the like, but a lot of the things going on are actually right here on this larger 10.25-inch screen. You can control a lot of the features already in the vehicle with the screen. Has navigation built in, your USB, your climate control is also here actually. So when you press that, you can control all the temperature inside the way that you want, including the rear vents. And then when you go back, you also have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You know what? Let's switch to Android Auto now. So here's the Android Auto on the new MG3 Hybrid Plus. And you can see we are here on Quezon Avenue at MG Gallery. This is a new facility. You should check it out. But the Android Auto, nice and speedy, which is just how we like it. For charging, what do you have? You have a USB port here in front, a USB port in the back, and a USB-C port. But if you want to plug in your own 12-volt outlet, you can using the 12-volt outlet there. There are 2 cup holders here with a removable divider if you so need to. But also what's nice is this center armrest here, because this actually isn't a lid, this is more like an armrest. But when you open it up, if you notice, it's not really opening up to a compartment per se. What it has is, it has a tray here, which is like almost fully sealed for the front, and then you have 2 more dividers here, or cup holders, that you can use for whatever you want to store in the vehicle. It's a nice versatile space that you can configure however you like. And you also have a glove compartment right here, normal for your manuals and such. And then for your driving controls. So right here in the middle, you have your rotary transmission control. It's R, N, and D. Very easy. And to get back into park, you press that right there in the middle. Very easy and very intuitive to use. Right here, we have our electronic parking brake with the auto brake hold, which is great for traffic. And just below it, you have the driving mode selector. When you press this, let's look over here, this will go to either Eco, Normal, or Sport. So if you look down there, you'll see Sport, Eco, or Normal. Those are the 3 primary modes for the MG3 Hybrid. Most of those features you can actually control on this screen. So when you press this button, you've got your MG Pilot smart driving features that you can play around and customize with according to your preferences. You've got Intelligent Drive, which is basically your speed control. So if you want to turn it off, you can. You can have a speed limiter on, which is very nice to have. Another one is the adaptive cruise control, which maintains a safe distance to the vehicle ahead, prioritizing safety over the actual speed that you set it to. And then you have ICA, which gives you the lane tracing function in the vehicle. So when you're cruising along, it's going to make it a lot more convenient. There are other features here like the overspeed alert, overspeed warning. You have the front collision assist, which you can set to either an alert or a braking, meaning it's auto emergency braking. That's a useful feature to have. Lane departure assist, alert, and all that stuff. You can go through all of these features in the manual. And to set a lot of these features, you go over here. Because here on the left, you've got this left side hat switch, which you can use to control the speed for your cruise control and all those other functions. We recommend you really get familiarized with your MG3 so you can use a lot of these features and maximize it for your safety and convenience. MG Philippines is giving us something we've never seen before. A hybrid that we can actually call truly affordable for someone shopping in the economy car class. You see, many years ago, we have seen the prices of vehicles go up, especially for electrified vehicles. And it's refreshing to see that MG is bringing their economies of scale to give us something very affordable and very much within reach. Because as it stands, they're pricing this at 1,088,888 pesos. And they're giving you a 5-year, 200,000 kilometer warranty to ensure worry-free ownership for a long period of time. But if you want other variants, there are plenty more as well, and we'll take a look at them in due time because some of those, they even start at below 700,000 pesos. Let us know in the comments below, guys, what you think about the new MG3 hatchback and the rest of the MG line. And I think they're going to be keeping us busy this year. We've got a lot of things to check out.